dream I know deep up my feelings for you. Watch.
The headlines: President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will work with Atiku and Obi, says federal government. Welcome to Reality Latest Gist, your home of news and politics. Thank you all so much for joining us on today's news. If this is your first time of watching, please do us a favor to like and subscribe, and also turn notification bell to get notified when next we drop our video, because I'm sure you don't want to miss out on the trending and latest news happening on social media. To all our amazing subscribers, thank you all so much for staying tuned with us. To all our viewers out there, feel relaxed, enjoy, and stay tuned. Let's proceed with the news. The federal government has said that in spite of Thursday judgments that affirmed the victory of President Bola Tinubu, he is open to working with the major contenders in the February 25th presidential election, Atiku Abubakar of the People Democratic Party and Peter Obi of the Labour Party. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, said this on Friday as a sequel to Thursday's Supreme Court's judgment that affirmed President Tinubu as the winner of the election while dismissing the appeals filed by Obi and Atiku. The Apex Court on Thursday upheld the September 6 ruling of the Presidential Election Petition Court. The five-member panel of the Presidential Election Petition Court, led by Justice Haruna Samani, in a unanimous judgment, dismissed the petition by Atiku, Obi, and the Allied People's Movement challenging President Bola Tinubu's victory. Dissatisfied by the ruling of the Presidential Election Petition Court, the PDP and the Labour Party presidential candidates filed an appeal before the Supreme Court. They respectively asked the Apex Court to annul President Bola Tinubu's victory and declare them as winners. The seven-man panel of the Supreme Court was led by Justice Inyang Okoro, while other justices on the panel were Wani Aji, Mohammed Gaba, Ibrahim Sulawa, Adami Juro, Abubakar Tijani, and Emmanuel Agim agree with the lead judgment dismissing Atiku and Obi's appeals. But following the Supreme Court's Thursday ruling that brought the litigation to a conclusive end, the minister, in an interview with one of our correspondents on Friday night, said the president remained open to work with the oppositions. He was asked if Tinubu would be ready to work with both Atiku and Obi. Idris stated that since the president won this election, he has always invited people to come and join him for the good of Nigeria. Mr. President is not the kind of person to say he have become president, everybody should go away. No, that Atiku and Obi are the ones that have not heeded that call. Anytime any of them is willing to join hands with the president, why not that the president is open and willing to accommodate everybody, irrespective of religions, socials and political affiliation, so that they can all join hands for Nigerians to go forward. So earlier at a news conference in Abuja on Friday, he called on Nigerians to put the election matters behind them and join hands together with the government to tackle the myriad of challenges confronting the nation. He said that the president had made it clear that he would be a president for all Nigerians, irrespective of their regional, ethnic, partisan, or religious affiliations. He added that President Bola Tinubu, since he resumed office on May 29, he had been working tirelessly to actualize the Renew Hope agenda that formed the basis of his campaign. He further noted that the court have spoken and the president and the governing party, the All Progressive Congress, have welcomed this judicial victory as pronounced. So he thanked the judiciary for the painstaking work that they have done and for the rising up to the occasion in the fulfillment of their constitutional mandate as the final arbiters of electoral proceeding in the country. Now that the legal contest regarding the outcome of the presidential election is now behind us, it is time for all of us to come together and move forward into a section of governing that is without distraction. These are indeed challenging economic times, not just for Nigerians but also for many countries around the world, and all hands must be on deck to tackle the challenges confronting us. And for the government's planned discourse, in a related development, the minister said that the federal government was planning a national discourse to address the issue of national values and unity. He stressed that the discourse would be distinct from the constitutional conference organized by previous governments, saying this had nothing to do with the constitution but national orientation. Because everybody knows what they are expecting from Nigeria, and citizens can also do a lot for their country. We need to agree on the kind of nation we want to build. What our founding fathers left for us is gradually being eroded. trust in the leadership he has won over the years, and that is clear. We must agree on what we want as a country, where we want to be, and then work collectively towards achieving that. There would be a national discourse so that Nigeria would have the consciousness about their country and strive towards keeping that for the benefit of all. When a question was asked concerning how the discourse would hold, he said that the decision had yet to be taken, but that it would hold soon, noting the previous ones were for constitutional reforms, but this one is about all the key segments of the society coming together: youth, women, elders, religious leaders, professionals. So there will be representation. We will come together to agree on the set values that we want to promote as a country, so that everybody will move in that direction. The difference is that there is about value orientation that all of us will collectively agree on. On the issue of hardship, the minister also said that the president had implemented reforms that would yield benefits for all and serve as the necessary foundation for economic growth and prosperity Nigerians deserve, noting that the pain being experienced would only last a short time. He noted that the removal of petrol subsidy envisaged by the Petroleum Industry Act 2021 was freely up significant resources for federal and state government to invest in infrastructure and welfare program for the citizen. He said that the harmonization of the foreign exchange regime was to close loopholes that had been exploited over the years, leading to the loss of billions of dollars. The combined impact of these reforms, no doubt, has produced pain for many of our citizens, which the president and the administration have never shied away from acknowledging. The serious government seeks to inflict burdens on its people. So it is very clear in explaining that this pain being felt as short-time sacrifice to make for the kind of country that we want and that we deserve. So he outlined some points of the efforts so far made in the short and medium term, including the monthly provisional wage increment of 35,000 for 6 months, establishment of an infrastructure support fund for states to invest in critical areas that will create an enabling environment for businesses, launch of 100 billion CNG bus rollout program to deliver CNG power buses, and establishment of the presidential committee to drive implementation. The special advisor to the president on information and strategy, Bayo Onanoga, also said that the president had never hidden his intention to work harmoniously with the opposition. He said that he sees it as a normal thing in democracy for them to contest his victory and still regard all of them as brothers, members of the same family living in the same house but in different rooms. The president stands by that declaration and he will always welcome them. So if we can remember when he said that he was not a superman but a human being, that we welcome alternative ideas that opposition may also provide, that the ball is now in our courts to take the olive branch president Bola Ahmed Tinubu as extended to them. So guys, let us know your thoughts, your opinion, your contributions are in the comment section. We would love to hear from you. Let's keep the conversation lively in our comment section. Once again, thank you all so much for staying to with us. We really do appreciate. On this note, we have come to the end of today's segment. See you guys till I come your way next. Stay safe, guys. Bye.